In December, Peru will host the 20th annual United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. The goal, of course, is to develop a new legally binding international treaty that will replace the 1997 Kyoto Protocol, which expires in 2020. CCTV's Dan Collyns has more.
Peru's rainforests, mountains and deserts make it one of the most mega biodiverse countries in the world. That's precisely what makes it so vulnerable to climate change, and, says its Minister for the Environment, the ideal location for an international summit on the matter.
The fact that Peru is a very vulnerable country to climate change, the fact that historically it's had cultures which have known how to adapt to climatic variability, plus the fact that in the present it's shown an important climactic responsibility, means it will be a very good host for the COP20.
Peru is also home to 70% of the world's tropical glaciers, which are melting fast due to a rise in global temperatures.
La ruta del cambio climático.
A climate change route has been created. Tourists no longer climb the glaciers, rather they are given a guided tour showing them how much they've melted in recent years.
Peru's oceans have some of the richest fishing stocks in the world, but fluctuating temperatures mean that a good catch isn't always guaranteed, and that's having an economic impact. More than 190 countries say they're committed to tackling climate change, including Peru, but much will depend on the United States and China, who are the biggest emitters. China says, as a developing nation, it is less responsible for causing climate change than wealthier, developed nations. Today, as the world's biggest emitter of carbon dioxide, China says it's committed to cutting emissions, but insists it has the right to industrialize, just as the US did.
Regarding the international agreement, I guess, very often, including Chinese people and outsiders, they confuse the two issues together, mix up them together. One is the responsibility, one is the capacity. China is capable to do this one, but it doesn't exactly mean China has a responsibility.
Meanwhile, the host nation plans to lead by example.
We've made a study on how to achieve growth with low carbon emissions in relation to energy, sustainable transport, sustainable cities, waste management, and our forests. Those are our priorities as a country.
While Peru cannot guarantee the success of the potentially crucial summit, it's one developing nation which has pledged to grow sustainably and keep its carbon emissions low. Dan Collyns, CCTV, Lima.